Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you how you can start a blog that makes money. And what I want to do is actually break this up into a series of lessons that are designed for someone who's never started a blog before, or for someone who's maybe started a blog, but it really hasn't earned any money yet. And so if you're in that situation, you can feel free to skip ahead to any of the lessons that would be most relevant to you. Now, everything I'll share, I'll go ahead and include down in the description, links to any helpful resources. If there's any extra discounts, coupon codes and things, as always, I'll put that down in the description for you guys as well. So feel free to take advantage of any of that. Now, the great thing about creating a blog is that not only is it a great creative outlet, but it also is a way that you can absolutely generate some extra income for you, whether on the side or even become a full-time income. As you may already be aware, blogs can generate anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. And speaking from my own experience, this is absolutely attainable. There are some keys, however, to being successful, and it comes down to following some proven systems, which is what these lessons will be about. So let's get right into it. The first step is to discover your niche. So if there's one step you really want to get right, this is certainly the one. Because when you're choosing your blog's topic or niche, it really determines the rest of your website's future. And this is what you're going to be writing about and hopefully making money from. But the good news is the world is huge. That means there's practically an audience out there for just about any topic. That being said, there are some topics that tend to do better or perform better than others, so you do want to find a topic that will appeal to both a large enough audience and while at the same time be something you enjoy that's appealing to you as well. So to find the perfect blog niche, you'll want to answer a couple questions. The first question is, what am I interested in? So what topic do you love? What are the things you're obsessed with or that you think about often? The answer to these questions will be the basis of your blog niche and what it's about. Because after all, if you don't love the topic, you're not going to want to write about it day after day. So to help answer this question, here's a few key areas or a few key things you can think about. First, talents. Is there something you're naturally talented at? Maybe it's a sport, a game, a musical instrument. Next, knowledge and skills. What are skills or knowledge that you've built up over the years? Maybe there's something you went to school for that you can write about now. So think about any academic subjects or skills you have. This could be things like baking or speaking foreign languages or automobile repair. Next, your career. So your current career can be a really good place to get information to write about. For example, if you're a computer programmer, you could actually blog about how to code for maybe making apps for an iPhone or Android phones. There's a lot in the tech industry that you could certainly write about if you have a career in tech. Next, interests. Is there a topic you just love learning about? So think about the things you do in your free time. Maybe it's reading books, maybe you love reading fantasy novels, or maybe you love working on your car in the garage. Those could all be great topics to write about in your blog. And finally, purchases. Think about the things that you've spent money on in the last month. So these could be books you've purchased. Maybe you're buying books about healthcare or nutrition, or it could be something related to spirituality. Maybe you're buying audio gear or technology or accessories related to cameras or camera gear and taking pictures. All of these could also be excellent topics to blog about. So here's your action step. Go ahead and write down 10 to 15 topics you're interested in. Go ahead and bring up some sort of Word document, or you can just pull out a sheet of paper and actually write this down. And what this will do is it'll help you keep your ideas focused. Plus, you can refer back to it later on once you make your final decision. The next question to ask is, what are other people interested in? So this area can be a bit trickier, really. You need to think about what other people are interested in as well. Otherwise, you might find yourself with a blog that doesn't get a lot of attention or a lot of people interested in reading what you have to say. For example, you may love talking about Smurfs, the fun animated cartoon from the 80s, but is that going to draw a lot of people? Possibly, but you don't know for sure. On the other hand, a blog about, let's say, how to take care of or training dogs, this certainly would appeal to a much bigger audience of readers. Another example would be something about dieting, like the keto diet or a paleo diet. Maybe you're really into those kind of diets or coming up with recipes for those diets. That certainly would have, either of those would certainly have a large audience of readers. So you may be wondering, well, what sort of topics are people interested in? Well, here are a few very popular categories that always do well. Certainly fitness, personal finance, investing, anything to do with online business or businesses, how to be more productive, real estate, careers. This could be how to perform better in your career or how to find a new career, test prep. So helping people to prepare for, say, taking a nursing test or the test to become a lawyer. Also, freelancing is another great topic. All right, so here's your next action step. Right now, I want you to go ahead and choose a topic from your list that you want to turn into a blog. And then once you do, we're going to go ahead and take it a step further and get more specific or niche it down. What do I mean by niche it down? Well, as an example, let's say you wanted to start a finance-related website. So niching it down might mean that you make a personal finance website for millennials making $100,000 a year or more. Or it could be for 30-somethings who really want to retire early. Or it might be for people who are in debt and want help getting out of debt. All of these would be examples of niching it down or taking a broad topic like personal finance and making it more specific. So that's the end of our first lesson. In the next lesson, in step 2, we're going to take a look at how to find the perfect domain name. So if you guys have any questions, again, go ahead and put those down in the comments. As you know, I always love trying to get to answer as many of those as I can. Also, a reminder that I'll put links to any helpful resources and so forth down in the description, so feel free to refer to that, take advantage of any information in there that might be helpful. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching this first lesson, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.